double helping
Mic
of gravy.
test. We're gonna test the mic. Mic test. We're gonna test the mic. It's with a sad heart that I inform y'all that Mr. Mike Test was fired for gross negligence today. He allowed the cat to get out of the building. We miss you, Mittens. Please come home. Alright, how do I do this thing? Well, howdy y'all. Welcome back to Country Fried Minis. Tonight's a weird night tonight. We've had some lots of talking going on today in the administrative staff. So not much productivity this evening. So we're going to do something a little special tonight, continuing this stream every day thing, going into what is this, day 13? Day 13. Yes, day 13. Try something a little different tonight. I'm going to invite y'all, the viewers, in on the Discord. One at a time, of course. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working on some Blender. Going to be working on my, my Atlas. Be working on my Atlas tonight. And kind of just killing time, but we're going to hang out here for like 2 hours or something, and invite this as an opportunity for y'all to come in as the viewers. Let me know what you want to say about the community, about Country Fried Minis, about what you get out of it, about what you want to see. Whatever's on your mind, come on through the Discord. Hop on in to the chat. I'll be hanging out in the Hobby Hangout. If you're not on the Discord and are catching this live, there's a link in the description down below to it, so come on through. Yeah, and in the meantime, I'm going to keep working on this here Atlas, and if any of y'all are up for chatting, come on through. Come on through. Tell me what's on your mind. This is about y'all tonight. Catching up to what we were doing, though. I have been working on this Atlas. I did a little bit more after the stream kind of ended unexpectedly last night. And I've got this MRM, I think, good enough and done. The back is nice and greebled up. We copied the tow hooks, I guess you'd call these, off the top of the Atlas. Give it a little surface greebling. We've got our Apollo MRM fire control system plugged in. That looks pretty good. We got some greebling in the corners, and we managed to cram 40 missiles in there. So I think we're going to continue with those. And if I could pull it up, the AS7P0G. We got this. We need to do a sword. We need to do a sword arm now. So let's maybe try to find a good sword out there. I wonder if someone's done the MechWarrior 5 great sword. I'd really love to get that. So let's maybe take a peek over on cults. Let's take a peek and see if anybody's done some BattleTech melee weapons. Or maybe MechWarrior will be the way. Let's try MechWarrior sword. What is this? None of those are great. Let's try to do sci-fi sword, maybe. See if anybody has a nice asset that we can play with here. Or, you know, we could always just sculpt one, honestly. Because I'd like something nice and detailed, but
Butter my biscuits.
Butter my biscuits. I need something that is kind of chonky to make it really work
You
here.
think this is true outcome?
No, re-roll the dice.
Reroll the dice.
Re-rolls the dice. I'm not rolling any dice. I could roll some dice though. Let's see here. We could do a chain sword, perhaps. This is a digital kit mash. I really don't know. Should we do a hand sculpt of the new thing? Should we just make a new sword? Because I'm not about to give money for this. Here, let's filter it by free. A lot of these cost money.
That does it better.
There is no one that does it better. Well, hello.
You gotta get the rotor blade for Tomorrow Never Comes.
Tomorrow never comes? What am I looking for?
Bye, everyone.
The rotor blade, it's the hero sword.
I
It's
don't
made
know
out
what
of
that is. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to Google it. Never comes.
not Coaster.
Also, let's see. Is that coming through? Is that coming through? Uh-oh. All right. Hello? Wait, I didn't... What did he say?
No, that's not the movie. Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. Okay. Why don't you take a moment and introduce yourself, Mr. Admin? Tell us about your experience here, or whatever you want to share. Or should we?
Well, hold on. There,
No?
now I can hear because the Discord is
Yes.
stream. Yeah. Hi, I'm Nate, or another Nate, because there are several of us.
Yes.
I am a guy who does stuff.
You do indeed do stuff. I can confirm.
And I have found a copy.
I don't see nothing here myself.
Was Tabby lost? Or?
Oh, we are live, Mr. Prometheus. We're gonna have to do calls one at a time. If
Oh,
you
I'm
would,
sorry.
if you would like
out.
to, yes, thank you.
I'll back out.
Well, how
I'll
do?
back out.
You're welcome to chat for a moment. We're doing a viewers calls tonight, where folks can come in and introduce themselves and take a moment to talk about the channel and maybe what brought them here or what they want to see from the channel, etc. So you're welcome to chat about that. Otherwise, we will keep the line open.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm Prometheus. You know, I, like other Nate, you know, I do stuff, but, you know, I came across the channel because, you know, well, I met you and I also do, you know, painting and, you know, I'm an amateur hobbyist.
Yeah. Is there anything that you'd want to see from the channel going forward into 2025? What are you looking for as far as content or video content?
You know, in today's day and age of being, you know, I guess flooded by content, that's a hard question to answer.
Definitely.
I don't know, cause like, you know, I watch the videos and stuff and hang out, I guess,
Yeah.
more for what you're doing than more than what, you know, more than having it catered to me, if that
Sure.
makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely. Do you find that the like approaching the humor or like trying to make things a little more informative is more useful?
I like the humor. I mean, you know, it makes it not an instructional video.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of dig that we've headed in that direction here. I was actually just chatting with someone recently with the group that like I saw a new person had watched one of the early pieces of content where it was more wholesome and less filled with double entendre. And I feel like it could be a little off-putting for someone if they kind of went into that right after watching the first episode. But I don't know. It seems like the humor is pretty universally accepted around here. So what I'm getting from you is just more of the same. Do what it's doing.
Yeah, like, I guess people come to your channel for you.
Yeah.
So like, I guess don't switch up you, like,
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I guess if nothing else, what else you got going on? Why don't you tell the folks about what's happening in your hobby world?
Still fixing my for 3D printer, like, and working through the various little issues that come with 3D printing.
Oh yeah, you're doing a bunch of FDM stuff, right?
Yeah, like volume, buildings, landscapes. That's what really got me started. Like, I was gonna ask though, because that's what brought me in.
Definitely.
About the project, the 50 pictures.
Oh,
right. Would video be an adequate capture source? Like, if I took a video of it, like a 360, did it like that, I guess.
I don't think a video works with the Zephyr program we've been using, but we had a member today discover a new app, and actually it's a good time to kind of talk about this, I think. Here, what was it called? I could pull it up. We found a new app today that works really well. It's called Widar. Widar.io. I'll put it in the Hobby Hangout chat here. It's called Widar, W-I-D-A-R. And it's a really nice piece of software. You put your piece of terrain or your model on a turntable and let the thing go, and it'll take pictures like at an interval, and you can spin it around and it'll take up to 200 shots to form your model. And it works really well, and it imports right into Tabletop Sim pretty readily. If you check where's the page? The photogrammetry here on the Discord, you can see I took a picture of, I sent a screenshot of one model that I scanned in, and then we have an example from Comstar Night of a model imported into Tabletop Sim. So this software makes it really easy for people, even easier than using Zephyr. And it's partially free. You get 5 free scans per month, but if you want to buy it, it's $7. So it's really inexpensive, and you just install it on your phone.
No, but that saves the price, because like I've been looking for a while, like on my Christmas gadget list, for a 3D scanner.
Oh yeah.
And this looks like a low alternative for that. Like,
I think in the same thread, Mr. Comstar did some LiDAR scanning. I got to do push-ups now. He did some scanning with the 3D scanner, and then he also did it with the phone. And it does appear that the Widar software is basically just as good as a 3D scanner for miniature application. I think the 3D scanners are a little better for like large applications and for like industrial parts and whatnot. Don't get the scanner, use the Widar. Yeah, there he is right there. $7 a month or one-time purchase. I don't actually know, Slink. I know that $7 is the number. I haven't done it yet.
I'm looking at their website now. They got it looks like they're a monthly/yearly thing.
Well, even if it's $7 a month, like that's absurdly cheap. And of course, you can still do it for free with the Zephyr, which is a little more. Yeah, White R is the one. Looked at that. The one I found cost $70 a year. Okay, so that's the price. It's $70 a year. So $70 for a full year of use. And that's going to be considerably cheaper than a 3D scanner. But anyhow, Mr. Prometheus, I hate to just kick you right off, but I'm going to drop and do these push-ups, and I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. I've been chugging coffee. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for being a part of the community. I'm clicking the wrong things here.
Pleasure.
Yes, sir. Catch you for some future chats.
All right.
All right, y'all. I got to run to the restroom real quick, but we'll keep doing more of the same. All right, I'm dropping and giving you your push-ups. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm coming back. All right, we're here. Oh, oof. I don't know what's got me more discombobulated. Trying to do this thing last second or all the coffee I've drank today. But we're here. We're still live. If you got anything to say about the community, come on through. Pop in the chat. Let's talk. Want to know what you got going on, what you want to see, etc. The line is open. In the meantime, we're going to keep trying to do some details. This rotor blade is a little simple. And I think it could use some surface detailing to make it really work. Let me hop back in here and pull this up. Did it have any surface detailing? I don't think it does. It's really simple. It's smooth. I guess it makes sense because it's a helicopter blade. Maybe this one. That one's also really simple. Although this is made for a full-size prop. Let's see. Can we get the rest of the parts and maybe work it into the hand? Lower hilt, pommel. Yeah, let's just get these downloaded. Let's just get all of that. Let's get all of that together. Put a handle on the back of it. I think what's getting me is it doesn't have any like surface greebling. We're gonna do, let's see, Mech Warrior 5 Greatsword images. I mean, even the oh, this might be the way to do it. Pull up the pull this up here. So, you know, we've got all these weapons have some kind of greebling. They look technical. Not just like lumps of metal. Even the simpler stuff like the hatchet here has extra bits on the surface. I wonder if we can get away with doing some kind of surface texture on this thing. I don't know. Let's just put it on there and see how it goes. Put a handle on the back of it. Yes. Nightbot reminding folks to come on over to the Countryfied Discord to share your work, and it's tossed a link in the chat if you're not already over there. Come on through. Extra bits on the surface. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Let's do this folder, and we'll toss in. I think I need a good right arm now. Let's try to pick a good pose. I'm going to import all three options in here. Let's just see if we can get this mech looking good. All right. Origin to geometry. Shade flat. I mean, obviously a static pose is probably going to be a little easier to work with. But I do like this one that's a little wide. We're not going to do that one. I kind of like this one where it's swung out a little bit. So I think we'll work with that. And our mech actually just has a ER medium laser on the right arm. So it's already right in line with the construction here. So let's do origin to geometry. And we're going to get this thing rotated around to where we're going to try to make the arm nice and level. Let's try to get it even front to back. There we go. And now we want it even this way as well. So I'm holding shift to get like fine movement here. And I'm gonna just rotate it till it's even enough. You know, we're not going for perfection here. Now, can we get away with just setting this thing on the arm? I kind of think so, honestly. I think that just... we don't need too much detail here, right? Might want to thicken that blade. Remember, this mech has to be transported from point A to point B, probably in a foam carry case. You're absolutely right. It is unfortunately made with kind of realism in mind. So I think what we can do then is beef it up on this axis and see how it looks. I don't really know. I'm not 100% sold on it. It's neat, but I think it doesn't work in mech scale. I think I'm going to do without it, Mr. Nate. Thank you for the suggestion. We're going to go back to cults. We're going to try to find sci-fi sword. And we're going to turn it on to free. Uh-oh. Is my stream really doing this again today? I think my internet just fucking sucks, is what's going on here. What? I've lost my ability to type the letter A? What are you saying? No, it's not A, it's A. It just keeps typing A. What are you getting at here? I don't know what you're talking about. It looks like you're typing A fine, though. Let's close this off. Let's close this. Let's maybe check Yegi as well. And we're going to search for... You know what? It just hit me. It just hit me. We could probably just pull the sword off the Black Knight, honestly. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of it. Alright, Locust Labs. Do we have the Black Knight? Yeah, we sure do. We got 4 fucking options here, too. Yeah, big old chunky sword right off the Black Knight. Why not? Let's see. Let's just pick one of them. Let's just pick one. These are made to be printed, you know? Ready to go. I kind of like that this one is already in line, so we can rotate this one easily. Bam. Let's rotate this. Let's rotate this 90 degrees. We go negative 90. Pow. We're going to get in there and cut this thing apart. Are you sure? Is it snack time? What's the redeem woo woo? I think it's 2 O's then 3 O's. I can pull it up to confirm. Let me log in here. StreamLabs is making me log in again. That was it, wasn't it? 2 O's and 3 O's. That is correct. And of course, the cooldowns have been vastly boosted due to y'all's takeover of the stream. So a reminder that you can check out the stuff on the CloudBot page, and it will show you the cooldowns as they are. Yeah.
But you do work out.
I do work out, and I'm gonna drop and give you 10. Hold on, here we go.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, who's giving donuts?
Comstar Knight donated a $4.99 super chat. Why?
Holy shit, you just got robbed big time, Comstar Knight. You just got robbed. I cannot be held responsible for when the TTS lady does nonsense like that. But thank you for the generous donation, my guy. It is generous things like that that keep all this going and keep us charging forward into the future. Y'all make all this possible. TTS lady has had enough of your shit. Yeah, exactly. It is true. I don't think it's true, 'cause sometimes she does it. She likes the rear, and she likes... What was the other one? I know the other one. Here. Here, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's try this. This is for you, Comstar Knight. We'll try to make up for your robbedness. Let's see if this is any better. We'll do this one, and then we'll hit that button and see if that's any better. See if it's any better at all. Yes. Get him, TTS lady. Get him. It's so thick.
Country Fried Minis donated a $2 super chat. Wah 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 wah.
There you go. I think if you want to do the A trick, you may need to just punctuate it. Punctuate it with other letters. Okay, let's see if this works. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna do a little experimentation here. Most of this comes back to me anyways. I'm not losing all that much. Hello, Lucky Cyan Official. Today's been strange. We've had some deep discussions among the administrative staff here on the Country Fried Minis Discord, and we're doing something a little special tonight. Doing a little viewer appreciation thing, letting folks join the Discord call and have a little time to chat here on the channel if you'd like to share what you got going on.
Country Fried Minis donated a $2 super
Let's
chat.
see.
Roa Batarawa 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 Batara.
Yes, that was pretty good. Yeah, I think if you punctuate your A's, if you break up your A's with why can't I brain? If you break up your A's with consonants, then it works a lot better. Okay, so we've added in this box here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. Oh fuck, I don't have the, hold up. Y'all can't see my cursor. Y'all can't see my cursor. Oh, what the fuck?
Comstar Knight donated a $99.99 super chat. It's your Christmas bonus. Brought to you by Comstar. Brea Eritreat. Enjoy.
Brea Eritreat, she says. Holy fuck, Comstar.
Nathan donated a $2 super chat. P-nice Pinos. Pinas. Penis. P-N-Y-S-E Penis.
Thank you as well, Nathan, for the generous donation. Holy fuck, dude. Y'all are insane. Comstar, I actually require of you to reach out to me and let's work on a piece of video content together. I want to say a little thanks for that Christmas bonus, my guy. P-nice, Pinos, Penis, Penis, P-nice, Penis. Holy fuck, dude. I'm just... That's insane. No worries, man. Yeah, please by all means. Let's do something Comstar themed. Let's maybe talk about doing something for... When's the start of the Tukey events? Let's do a little research here. If YouTube would let me donate 100 straight, it's got to be 100 meg or 99.99. The 9s look better. May 3050. Yeah, but like the things start. Let's see. Do we have a date for the start of the invasion? Jihad clan invasion. February. It was selected. All right. When is the... Okay. Okay, so it starts on May the 1st, and then it ends on May 20th. So 3052. 3052, May the 1st, 3052 is when it starts. And then May the 20th is when it ends, I believe. When does the Battle of Tukeyid end? I'm pretty sure it's the 20th. Oh, 21st May. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're chiseling it into fucking stone right now. Bow, 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 bow. Yes, because that was such a fucking massive give. And again, thank you, my guy. That's huge. We are going to do a Comstar themed video to talk about the start of the Battle of Tukiad. And that will be Thursday, May the 1st. We'll do something Comstar themed, and then that gives another 20 days afterwards. Gives another 20 days to get the second video out. So we'll double down on Tukiad content coming in May. Yeah, it'll be super fun. Paint some more white mechs. We can maybe just talk about a few different methods of painting white mechs, or maybe talk about. We could talk about. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so much, dude. That's so much.
Nathan donated a $50 super chat. I called this kid Tony and he had a really fast big wheel named Tiny and he was skateboarding with a bunch of Canada geese fly 8 nanograms south for the fear of northern storms, and then there was this kid and GE had this thing that exploded. And then the Who.
And then the Who. And then the Who. I can hear it now, the intro sound. Holy fuck, Nathan, that's what has gotten into y'all tonight? This is goddamn. I feel so very honored. Thank y'all so much. This like completely bankrolls the channel for another month. I mean, really. It's Christmas. I guess that's whew, that's bonkers. Yeah. Fuck. Let's just let's work on some content as well, Mr. Nathan. You let me know. Let me know if you get any ideas. Is this unintentional pay to play? Yes. Yes, it is. We've established that we kind of have a pay-to-play standard around here with the Tabletop Tuesday, where donations can influence the outcomes. And in fact, if either of you gentlemen are around and would like to chat about the channel, please, by all means, stop on by the Hobby Hangout. Let me know. Let me know what's on your mind. And this is a call to everybody in the chat. If you want to come, let everybody know what you want, what you like, what you dislike. If you want to just say, hey, goodbye, the line is open. Ideas for what? A channel, or a channel, a video for the channel. Who's messaging me? Oh, that's YouTube reminding me that I spent money. That's what that was. I'm so like discombobulated, honestly. That's Jeebus. Where were we at? All right, so we've chopped this sword off using a Boolean function, and we still have a few little bits of geometry here that we need to get rid of. And I think maybe we can just chop it off with a cube here. So we're gonna pull up a cube. I'm gonna pull this cube up and kind of get it in place. And we should be able to raise it to there and boost it out. It does look like, let me try to get in here. It does look like we have a little bit of a gap between the handle and that piece where it rested on the forearm. So let's try to get rid of this first. We're gonna just raise that up there and make sure we're not chopping any of the sword off. See, right there we are. You know, I might get finer control of this just doing it in edit mode. So let's select this thing. We're gonna go into edit mode and we're just gonna come in here and remove the offending geometry here. So I think what we can do is kind of get things positioned like that. Bam. And we're going to select all of it. Like that. Boom. Start here. Then we're going to grab all of this. And then we're using Shift plus tilde to kind of move the camera around. And we'll hold Shift and drag click here. Definitely an edit mode thing. Yeah, it's so finicky to try and do that with a cube that I think this is the way. And then once we have all those vertices selected, we can just get rid of them. And I don't think there's any reason to dissolve that, so we're just gonna press delete and delete all those vertices. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Sick. Okay, so here I do think this one is a Boolean function. So the difference here is I could select all this geometry that's sticking off. Here, let me do that. I could select all this geometry and like remove it, but what I want to do is keep a flat plane on the bottom of this handle, and then if we do that, we can extrude it a little bit. So let's pop open that new cube right here, and we're going to go back to object mode, and let's get this thing kind of lined up on that, and we'll bring it down. We just barely want to cover all that stuff. And we're going to boost our cube. Boost it out a little bit. Okay. So from here, we will select this. And we're going to call this sword blade. Pow. We're going to add a modifier. We're going to generate a Boolean. And we're going to slap it on that. And we'll do the difference, and we'll make it hole tolerant and apply. Works with the box drag too. Yes. Okay, so now we got this thing. And I think what we want to do is kind of shift it in place here. And get it slapped in that hand. Which unfortunately is not like opened up enough to hold a thing. But you know what? When's that stopped us before, you know? We're just gonna smash it on there like it was an actual kit bash. Nobody will notice that the top of this hand has a little part that looks all wonky and weird. Nobody will notice that. But we do need to scoot it up some, like that. Okay. Should we get rid of this little piece right here? I wonder if we could. Let's go back into edit mode. Let's take a peek at what our geometry's doing here. That's complicated. That would take a lot of fixing to fix it. I would like to see it in more, if it was separatable, but it is not, unfortunately. What can we do here to make that work? I think this might be a matter of putting a cube in there. We'll stick a cube in there. We'll stick a cube in there and try to make it look decent. You know, if it's worth doing right, I think. So let's get this cube in there. Let's get it in place. I can't see what I'm doing. Let's shrink this thing down. Let's shrink it down, shrink it down, shrink it down. Let's try to get it in place. When in doubt, cube it out. Yeah, I think if we just get rid of this little top piece, our hand can look more like it's actually holding the sword. And I think that will be a better solution than Well, a better solution than not.
And a double helping of gravy.
Let's see. All right, let's scooch this in. We're gonna make sure we're not cutting off the thumb, which we are not. And we want to boost the size of this a little bit, I think. Let's hide this so we can see what the heck we're doing. And we'll go back to resize this boy right here. All right, and then we want to line that up with the thumb, I think. Yeah. That looks decent. I think we maybe need to scooch it out some, like right here. Looks decent to me. I'm okay with that. Is this cutting into the hand? It is just a tiny bit. Maybe not. I think it's okay, and we can always undo if it goes too far into it. I think the next stream should be PrintBot printing something naughty. I miss PrintBot. I was into it. PrintBot. We should maybe make a dedicated space for PrintBot. I do like the idea of being able to log in and see your PrintBots going, if you had one. This is actually chopping this a little bit, so let's shift that just a touch. Okay, here we go. We're gonna save our state. We're gonna click this. We're gonna Boolean. We're gonna Boolean the difference onto our cube. We're gonna make it hole tolerant. And we're gonna slap apply. Pow. All right, what do we look like? Okay, you know what? That actually looks half-ass decent. I'm okay with that. I can live with this. I'm pro PrintBot. Yes. You are a pro PrintBot. Okay, let's bring back Swordblade. Let's bring back Swordblade. Let's get it lined up with the knuckles. I like that it's kind of cocked out just a little bit. That's kind of fun. I also like watching the PrintBot. Yes, robot printer. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to face and we're gonna select this and we're gonna press E to extrude. And we're just gonna run that through the dang hand. Excuse me. Oh God, I got coffee burps. Okay. There we go. And then what we want to do then is to come back over here with a new cube. A new cube. And it's going to be in this list somewhere of cubes. There it is. And we're going to move this thing down. And basically, I want to encompass just the handle. Now. Don't call it a comeback? Oh. I've been here for years. I see what you did there. You sure about that, Mr. Nate? You tell me ain't none of y'all got nothing to say? I thought this would be more conducive to shit talking from the usual suspects. Mama, she done told me to knock your ass out. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I see what you've done here. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to do another Boolean now. We're going to generate a Boolean, and we're going to make it do the intersection of this and the arm. We're going to make it hole tolerant, and we're going to fucking apply it. Boom. Booyaka chow. There we go. Will in a few. putting in work for this move. Yes. Probably going to be running hard till February. That's rough. Let's see if we can't figure out where our vertices should be. What's going on there? Are these really doubled up and tripled up? Interesting. Interesting. How do I fix that? I think I could maybe do like a merge thing. A merge by distance here. If I could see what the heck was going on. Let's hide this so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Alright, so I think what we can do here is we can select this and go into edit mode. And then if we drag select all these vertices, we should be able to do a merge by distance. M for merge by distance. And I don't know how far apart they are. But what we can do is do a... There we go. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. 0.1's too much. Let's do 0.05. That's a little better. I think it's still a little too much. Let's try 0.005. I think that just about does it. These are still a little bit too close. So we can maybe do 0.007. It's still not quite enough. Let's try 0.008. Let's try 0.008. 0.008. Almost there. Some of these are starting to get a little too close. Let's do 0.009. Still not enough. Now, how is it that 0.009 was too... 0.15. I think that'll do it. We're going to apply that. Pow. That's good. Let's do a top-down view. We're going to go in here, and basically the reason I'm doing this is just so I can get a midpoint. Yeah, we want to do... I think we can just snap our cursor to selected there, and then object mode in here, and we will set origin to 3D cursor. All right, so now we got the origin set on this, and what I'm gonna do is come over here to this lad. Come over to here to this lad, if I could see what the heck I'm doing. Bam. And we're gonna go to edit mode. That is a lot of vertices. There's a lot of dang vertices. We're also gonna merge by distance there. Merge by distance. Let's do that same distance. Actually, let's do like 0.18 maybe. Nah, that's fine. Actually, you know what? You select the whole face, go to vertices. I need a vertex right in the middle of this. Shit. There's too many vertices there. Why are there so many? I guess because it's a nice smooth cylinder. So let's select all those. Let's cursor to selected. Somehow that is not in the center of those. Now that's strange. That's real damn strange. That is really, really dang strange. Let's see if we can't just work out a vertex right in the middle. That's a shame. That's really irritating. Because density isn't uniform. I don't even know what that means, Mr. Nate. I don't know what that means, Mr. Nate. That doesn't make sense to me. We're just going to collapse them down. We're just going to collapse them down. Boom. That's fine. Even if it looks a little jank, nobody will notice. And then this way, we can at least like half-ass get a line straight across. So we can at least do this now, like that. And I think that's gonna be like close enough. Yeah, we don't have a line straight across this way. This is close enough. We're going to... I need a subdivision because I need a vertex. All right. And now we can grab our boy here with the origin on top. And what we can do is we've got our tweak tool on and we're going to set this to vertex. Pow. And snapping to vertex. And we should be able to drag this right up to the center of this now and have it line up. If not perfectly, close enough. And it looks like it's a little off, but that's fine. Because now we can come in here and we can fine tune this thing. And in fact, we're going to get it close enough where I think it is now. And then we're going to jam this up inside of there. Like that. Yeah. All right. Oh, interesting. So we have another cube related thing going on here. Let's chop off the thing at the bottom of this hand as well. Let's match top and bottom. Right there, it's still a little too high. Let's do this and we'll go to add modifier. We'll generate, we'll go Boolean. We'll go difference between that and the cube. We'll do hole tolerant. Bam, apply. Excellent. A lot more points on one side than the other. Ah, yes. That makes sense. The distributive density or whatever. Okay, so here we have a thing happening. And I kind of want to get a cylinder in there. To like replace the thing that's missing. So let's add a cylinder, add a mesh cylinder, and we are going to zip it up into place. And we're gonna numerically shrink this dang thing till it's about right. Let's go 0.7. 0.7. 0.7. It's a little too big. Let's go 0.5. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. I think 0.5 is a little too small. So we're going to split the difference and go 0.6. Yeah, there we go. That looks half-ass decent. It's actually a little bigger than 0.6. So we're going to go 0.62, I think. 0.62. Let's see what that looks like. It's just about right. I think it's good enough. When I hear hole tolerant, I'm thinking something else entirely. You got to get your mind out of the gutter. This is a wholesome place full of wholesome memes. Yeah. Alright, we're going to select these top vertices. And I think what we want to do here is come back in here and try beveling this thing with a single bevel. Let's come down to 1. Just give it a little bevel action, you know, just a little bit. And then what we want to do is select, what do I do? Alt click those? Yeah. And we're going to boost them just a little bit. And we're going to boost them with the, I think we use the blue one here. You forgot to apply transforms? Yeah, I did. That's fine. I made it work. Yes, don't forget to apply your transforms, y'all. Alright, we're going to duplicate this. And we're going to shift it down to the bottom. Zip. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this around 180 on the X. Pow, like that. And we'll shift this up into the hand. So it looks like we have our joint, our first joint there. And then like that's just gonna have to be good enough. Like we have this extra shit right here, but whatever. We now have an atlas with a sword hand. And I think we want to shift this thing down a little bit into the arm some. I don't want it intersecting the forearm, but I want it kind of resting nicely there. And then these are I think we're going to we're gonna hide. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go edit mode. I want this face shifted up some. Oh no, it's breaking. Redeem exercise.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. You know, I think the opposite here. I think we scale this up a little bit. Just a little bit. So, first we want to apply transforms. All transforms. Bam. There we go. And now, set origin to geometry. And we're going to go 1.1. And then we're going to go 1.1. And we're just going to make this thing bigger. And we're also going to shrink it down a little bit. Make it stubby little guy. Yeah, I like the look of that. And we're going to shove it up in there. Like so. Instead of trying to get the damn thing to work on the other way around. Yeah. He's got a sword. He's got a nice big thick sword with surface greebling that should print out just fine. Almost looks like a Mackie from that angle. The torso does. Oh, that's because the cannon. All right, let's drop a save. Now, we do need to get rid of all of this. All of this. We need to get rid of this here. We maybe could actually put a laser here, I think, and take advantage of the box. And then we need to put a laser in the chest. But I think we want to get rid of this mostly right here. Let me get rid of that. But first, I've been drinking coffee, and I will be right back. It's twice in an hour I've been to this.
I must insist that you make that a roll at
How am I
20
gonna
good, sir.
re-roll? How am I gonna roll the 20? Have a good night. I keep falling asleep. Yes, you have you a wonderful night, my guy.
And a double helping of gravy.
You have you a good sleeping. Who's responsible for a good sleeping? That's someone in the community said
Oh
that.
no, you actually rolled a 1.
Get wrecked,
Get
you
wrecked,
nerd.
you absolute nerd.
Absolute nerd, I forgot. Okay. Extra thick indeed. 'Twas you. Oh, yes, another Nate. A critical piss. Indeed. Alright, so there is something that's bugging the shit out of me on this build. So I'm going to pull it up really quick.
Needs your
Baba
money.
Bezos needs your money. We're going to click the button. He demands an ad break. You shall get an ad break.
Oh, jeez.
Where the hell am I at? Desktop, MacTech. So let me pull this up and I'll show y'all what's bothering me so much. There we go. Let's load our Innersphere Experimental Mech Atlas. Let's pull up our POG. Okay. So, am I wrong to hate the like really bad asymmetrical thing going on here with the jump jets? Our jump jets are not symmetrical, and I hate that. I hate it so much. I wonder what we can do to shift that around. I don't really think we can, to be honest. Because our center torso... How could we make this look right with the jump jets spread out like that? Could we maybe do it where our jump jets are on the feet and then on the butt? Louder redeems? Do you need them louder? How loud? Are they not loud enough? Which one is that? StreamLabs? Alright, I'll come up. How about that? How about that? Is that okay? Is that better? It's a little louder. It's a little louder. Ba-bink. Ba-bink. Okay.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
It's that woot-woot.
You know what I'm saying?
Some neighbors are saying way too loud.
That's only
Way
in the
too
morning.
loud, dude.
You're supposed to be up cooking breakfast or somebody, and so that's like an alarm clock.
It's like an alarm clock, he says. I don't know if that's actually true.
The number one. The number one.
And the best is the Antichrist.
But not God. Not God.
It's
Because
the Antichrist. It's me. All right, let's import all these legs. Boom, all of them. Let's see which is going to be the best for a jumping pose, you think?
C is for terrible. H is for hell. U is for ugly. And G is for jail.
I think this is actually a really good candidate right here. I think it's a good candidate for jumping. Yumping. I think it's... He's kind of got the bent knee on both ends. So I think we can work with that. All right. I do like this foot over here. And I think we might utilize that foot. Okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So let me shift these over. I'll show you what I mean. Set.
You think this
Geometry
is
to
true
origin.
outcome? No.
Damn it.
Reroll the dice.
Set origin to geometry. Set origin
We'll
to
butter my
geometry.
biscuits.
We'll butter my biscuits. They should be almost too loud. Bloody ears, Charlie, with a perfect sunny side up and a porcelain plate. That's, I mean, that's how they were before. I could put it there. I could put it there. Do we have any that are actually, like, not on cooldown? Have you cooled down them all? Here, we'll figure it out right now. Oh, it's making me log in. Jesus. StreamLabs forgets that I exist. Make sure you trust StreamLabs. It already has access. Give it more access. Yeah, now I can see the cooldowns. Everything's on fucking cooldown. There we go. We'll do that one. How's that? How's that for volume? It's going to be real bad when the rotary assault comes through. Okay. Shade flat.
I do. Give me 10.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, got you. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. We're going to update that counter. We'll update that counter. Pow. What we got going on? Back in the days before the tyrannical oppressors, police are pure and free gooning and edging all willy-nilly as we please. Are you insisting that the cooldown be reduced? I mean, I think you've managed to just about just keep them going. You can do this. Wait. Did I really put a cooldown on Popcat? Holy shit. It's telling me Filthy Rich has a cooldown. It does not actually, like... I thought I specifically left the cooldown off of Filthy Rich. Oh no, I lost $1 billion anyways. That's funny. The revolution lives. That's funny. You should be able to... Well, you know what? If y'all are trying to spam now, you have to band together to blast through Popcats. Popcats and Rich. It keeps telling me it's under cooldown. It's not. It's not under cooldown. That's nonsense. Okay. Alright, so my idea here.
You think this is true outcome? No. Reroll the dice.
My idea here is to replace the foot over here. I'm going to replace this foot with this foot. Alright, so what we need to do, we need to add a cube or grab a cube from somewhere. Yeah, I got a cube over here. Let's get this in place. And I think the way to do this is to just zip this out and out here and shift it up. Bam. We're going to slide this in place. And what we'll do is we're going to apply our what is this called? Step 1, we're going to call this left foot. Left foot. All right, and we're going to apply a Boolean to it. Generate a Boolean, pow, and we'll do the union between this cube and the foot. No, the intersection, right? Is it just not going to work? Why is it not working? What the hell is wrong with it? All right, let's delete that then. Let's just fucking duplicate this because for some reason, poop shoe is what we'll call that. This cube is cube 12. And we're going to call cube 12 left foot. Left foot. And we're going to add a Boolean. And we're going to do pow. And we're going to do the intersection. Why does this part refuse to Boolean? I don't understand what the hell's going on here. This part refuses to Boolean. It will not do the math. Computer's locked up as well. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna force close Blender. Fuck you, Blender. Get wrecked. I'm gonna open recent. Jatless. Don't save. Oh, I guess I lost a lot of work there. I guess I lost all that work with the legs. Get wrecked, Blender. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it's like. So we want step 1. And we wanted bracing 1, I think. Yeah, I want bracing 1. Was it bracing 1 or was it bracing 3? It may have been bracing 3. It was bracing 3. Let's make sure we save this time. Okay. Set origin to geometry. Set origin to geometry. Let's grab cube 1. I think it might have something to do with this thing having a Boolean still on it, so we're going to delete that. We're going to save. We want cube 1, which is no, we don't. We want cube 2, I guess. It's this one. Let's get cube 2 in there. Get wrecked, Blender, indeed. Shade flat. Alright, let's figure out what the hell's going on. It won't do the math. And I don't like that. See, maybe it's just too many intersections. I just want this foot. I don't want the whole... I don't want the whole thing. I just want the foot. Just the foot. Maybe if I put it up above the thingamabobs here. Alright. Save. Let's try to slap a Boolean on this damn thing. I don't know what else to do. Generate a Boolean. Operand type object. Okay. Hole tolerant. It refuses to do the math. It's not even going to try. Like, I don't understand what the fucking problem is. I just don't get it. What the fuck is wrong with this? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna force you to work, you asshole of a program. This is how we do this. We're gonna just fucking brute force the fuck out of this, since it won't listen. We'll hide all of y'all. Alright. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna grab this fucking part right here that's being ornery. We're gonna view it in wireframe, and we're gonna fucking delete all of that. Boom, get the fuck out of here. Absolute dickhead. And we're gonna come in here and we're gonna grab all that and we're gonna fucking delete it. I don't need no booleans to make this fucking work. I will force it to fit. Object mode. Get out of here. What's all this crap? What's all this crap floating around? How about you get wrecked too? Delete edges. Get out of here. I'm gonna force it to fit, dude. I ain't even. Where's them legs? What were they called? Bracing or something? Bracing 3. Here we go. Shade flat. Okay, so we're gonna call this bracing left foot. All right, and let's set origin to geometry. I ain't playing around. Tell them edges to get stuffed. Cleaner edges. Yeah, exactly. I ain't mucking around. I ain't mucking about here. Alright, and we're going to rotate this into place. Until it kind of works. Ish. Move it into position. It don't quite fit, but we're getting really close. It's so close. It's so damn close. Alright, so the problem here, though, is now we need this crap to line up without breaking too bad. Alright. Now let's see if we can boolean this off and see if we can get rid of this foot here. Take that foot clean off. Just zip this up to there. I bet you this is also going to argue with the Boolean function. Let's hide our... What is it called? Bracing. There we go. We want to try to... Shit, let's just see if this will work. Because I bet you this is also going to argue with the Boolean function. I bet you this is also going to be like, nah. Difference, pal. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Like, what's the problem here, dude? Like, what? Just solve the fucking... Alright, we're gonna open 3D fucking Builder, and we're gonna brute force this stupid thing. That's what we're gonna do. I don't understand why it's refusing to calculate the Boolean function. But we're just gonna come in here and use the different software that's a little more, like, user-friendly and fucking force it to do what I'm telling it to. How do I slice this damn thing? Edit. Where's the slice? Split. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of all of that. Split. And then I'm gonna split it again. Like, what I find it really shocking that this function is not just built into Blender in a more intuitive fashion. Because so often I want to do exactly this. Alright. Boom. Keep bottom. Split. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll fucking save as. We'll go desktop. We'll go STL stuff. And we'll call this dickhead left foot. Yeah. Boom. Gotcha. Alright. And now, it's there. Blender calls it bisect, and it isn't much easier than loading the bit into 3. No, it's actually incredibly hard to do because you can't select a slice and do it cleanly in Blender. It don't work that way. Blender's actually just really bad at doing the thing. Because you have to apply a slice, and then you have to draw the slice manually with the mouse instead of having a nice clean plane that moves around. I really, really resent having to use multiple pieces of software to do the thing that it should just do, you know? Alright, let's bring this in. Let's bring this in. Let's import that. And what we're going to do is we're going to split. We're going to split. I guess I can't just do this. Okay. This is where it's... Okay. I guess what I have to do now is to rotate this, and then we'll keep both. Like that. Split. Now we got two objects. And I will split this at like right about there-ish. Let's cancel. Fucking hell. Let's cancel this. We're gonna do this one, and we're gonna split this thing again. We're gonna split you, and we're gonna make it in line with I want it in line with the bottom of this. Well, who goes there?
It's your friendly neighborhood Comstar representative.
Well, howdy, Mr. Comstar. Hope you're doing well this evening. You got anything you'd like to share with the community?
Well, yes. This is a robust and resourceful community, full of all sorts of knowledge, whether it be FDM printers, resin printers, fabulous. I can't say it. Fabulously wonderful miniatures of bodacious curves or angularness.
Or the
being of
angularness. Oh, mechs. I thought you were talking about other things there.
Yeah, Titania. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yes.
Great channel. I've enjoyed my stay here. It's been quite nice as a representative of Comstar, not at all keeping track of the legacy of the Cameron dynasty at all or anything like that. No.
Too good. All right, Mr. Comstar, what brought you to Country Fried Minis?
It's actually a funny story. I was looking around, probably I don't know, what would it be, about a year now, I think? Maybe a year and a half? When I
Something
showed
like
up,
that. Something like that.
Yeah. I hadn't really, I'd go through a few other channels and I was kind of, the engagement wasn't there. Like there really was, it was few and far between. And then I came to Country Fried Minis and engagement there. Not there, but on point. You want engagement with the creator, you get it. You want peaks on your painting,
we losing you? Are you breaking up, Mr. Comstar? I think so. Well, damn, you were on a roll, my guy. I guess the next question I had for you was, what do you want to see from the space in the new year? But you may not. You may have static in your HPG here. Perfect. Anyhow.
Goddamn clanner.
Yeah, there you are.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, sorry. Clanner interruption. My bad.
Yes. Filthy clanners.
So, what would I like to see from the channel going forward? More non sequiturs.
More non sequiturs. So you find the nonsense fun.
Indeed, it's uplifting.
Excellent. I think we can make that happen.
Yes. More painting. Yes. The 10-minute minis. Phenomenal. Fantastic. I'm actually enjoying those quite a bit. The streams also. Fantastic.
Nice. I'm really glad to hear that you're having fun and getting engagement out of it, because the streams are really intended to be an avenue to like try and interact with y'all and build up that repertoire.
Absolutely. And I feel like it is definitely done that. Painting. Absolutely. Continue the painting, please. Large mechs, maybe pinups, possibly.
Okay. I think we have a pinup planned for Christmas, so she's gonna get painted up. We got the gift wrapped goblin, and then I think we're gonna do a 15mm scale Gat Cat sometime early in the new year. Kind of as a nod to both Wildcat and Locust Labs.
Fantastic. Yes, the Gat Cat.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Absolutely. So, that was a very fun model to look at and want to paint and print. I unfortunately did not print it in a large size. I printed it teeny tiny because I'm an idiot, and I put it on a 9-inch build plate and thought, yeah, this will work, and it did. And I went, oh, I could have printed it bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's remarkable because you went with the did you go with the Mono X as well, the 6KS?
Yes.
Yeah, that the build plate on it is conducive to the 15 millimeter scale models, all in one piece.
Oh, I printed the champion, the messed up champion on there.
Yes,
and,
yes.
It went rather swimmingly, which was rather surprising.
Nice. Yeah, I hope to see more large stuff from you. I know we've been watching your journey into Dazzle Camo and the expansion of your painting repertoire, including some really fabulous lens jeweling and new techniques. It's been an utter blast to watch it grow.
I have you to thank for that, and watching those techniques and trying to apply them myself has definitely, when you see other painters do it, you kind of, you're disconnected. But when you actually talk to another painter and they give you critiques on those particular items or particular techniques of how to do it, it's a lot easier to go through it. You lose a lot of the fear in doing it, because I think most of the time with me it was mostly just I don't want to paint that because it's going to look like shit.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and paint that, because even if it looks like shit, I'll still have done it, and I've gotten some practice in doing it.
I think that's the best approach to do. I think about so many like pinup models and display pieces and like busts to paint, and like they can very easily just sit on a shelf without any love, without any work, because you're worried about screwing it up. And I think that holds us back as painters if we get in that mindset.
Absolutely. Granted, I should probably break out from the Dazzle camouflage, but it's so fun to paint. It really is.
If you were to try a new camo scheme or a new paint scheme, what do you think would be the biggest challenge for you? What would be a route you could take to expand your painting repertoire?
Honestly, I'd like to delve back into the larger models. I used to do 40K Knights.
Yes.
Many moons ago. Then they became terribly expensive, and I stopped buying them.
What is the price on a Knight these
I
days?
might delve. Oh gosh, somewhere around $200, I think.
What are we looking
maybe
for?
$150 for the
Knight Castellan, maybe? Is that the
Yes,
one with
go
the...
for a Knight Castellan.
That's the big one. 150 euros. Okay.
Oh, okay.
194 bucks. Yeah, $200 for the big boy. That's bonkers.
Yep. They, I think pre-COVID they were, gosh, I think they were about $100, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, it seemed to
you could
remember
get
that.
them fairly cheaply off of eBay for like aftermarket parts.
I think people have kind of
yes.
caught on to that, unfortunately. Folks know about
But
the
heck,
deals.
Yeah, in the printing world though now, not saying that you should, or that the options are there, but $32 is $32.
I'm
in
definitely
resin.
saying
Man.
that you should print more. I advocate fully for supplementing your love for the IP by adding parts, by supporting artists. Definitely, like in the wake of the whole anti 3D printing approach that these companies take, I think that they're definitely foolish in doing so, and should really, they should really embrace the 3D printing, honestly. All right, as a printer,
Absolutely.
as a lover of Warhammer 40K, well, I generalize there. If you, as someone who plays with the Knights, how would you feel about like paying a little more to GW directly for an official STL kit from them?
If they offered it,
yeah,
with all the kit meshing options and everything else, I mean, I might be okay with it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it myself with Catalyst models. Like, I think I'd be comfortable paying, you know, up to like $50 for a Catalyst official sculpt in 3D print format. Like, I'd be willing to pay more to have access to that. And I think it's really surprising that they don't do it, that they just take this like 3D printing bad. The writing's on the wall. I mean, it's, they can fight it all they want, but you know,
it's only a matter of time before the aftermarket consumes the market in regards to those the Catalyst models.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, the Catalyst sculpts, some of the Catalyst sculpts, the King Crab in particular, my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like it. It is a little derpy, but I like the derp.
I think it adheres to the original derp, actually. Because the original sculpt is really derpy. I have an old school metal one.
The arms. Yeah, the old school arms that were kind of like hoses almost. They look like
oh yeah.
Oh gosh. I can't remember what the heck that stuff's called. They look like they just look like these little segmented earthworm arms with little pincers on them, and I always thought that was wonderful. The model kind of really gave it some character. The one with the big beefy arms is but I don't know if they had gone more of a crab route and given it one large claw and then one small claw, or in the case of the original crab, a fist, I think would have been absolutely fantastic.
Well, the original crab, of course, had a fist.
It had a fist. And slippers.
It kind of does have slippers on. It looks like it has slippers on. It's very funny. I just think of the original crab from the 3050 book with that. It's got a hand on one side and a claw on the other. I'd love to see a take on that.
I would too. That would be if CGL decided to make a crab like that, and I'm sure Ironwind Metals probably has something of that nature floating around somewhere, I'd imagine, in somebody's back pocket, or possibly casting, like a small casting of it for the pewter models.
Yeah, I don't know if it's out there or not. I think the crab, the pewter crab matches the artwork from the 3039, which did have the claw on both sides. When Chris Lewis did the illustration for it, he's like single-handedly instrumental in shifting it to that art style.
The double claw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I can't hate on it too much.
No. I will hate on the MWO crab though. The cockpit was not on the top of it; it was in front. Or if you go to the original, there was no cockpit glass.
Oh, it kind of is just nothing there at all, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, I'd love to see more of that kind of stuff. People aren't into the doof though, and I think it's something that's kind of getting lost to time. People want more serious stuff these days.
What is the terminology the kids are using nowadays? Oh, you grognard or something like that.
I am a grognard. I am a proud grognard.
I am also a proud grognard.
What's your favorite edition of Warhammer 40K?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Oh. Gosh. You put me on the spot here.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I mean, before I would say before the Knights came out, I would say it was the Blood Angels Space Marine chapter. Was my OG.
Nice.
Still have them.
When did you pick up 40K? When was your first game of 40K?
First game of 40K was 2019 April.
Okay.
And then my last game of 40K was 2019 April.
Oh, I see. Oh man.
And then COVID hit, and it was downhill from there.
Yeah.
Then I picked up BattleTech.
All right. Well, why should people play BattleTech?
People should play BattleTech because first reason would be it is miniature agnostic. And what I mean by that is if you ain't a 3D printer or you don't have a friend who has a 3D printer, you can play with pennies. It doesn't really matter. You can play the Alpha Strike cards that you found in the trash can. I mean, you know, it's use anything.
Literally in the trash.
Literally in the trash. You can play, you know, you can literally be an urban mech. You can get in that trash can and you can drive.
Hold on.
You know.
I don't think it works like that, Mr. Comstar.
No, it does not. I would say, yes, the miniatures part of it with the advent of 3D printing has definitely made it more available for people to get the miniatures.
Yeah.
The painting, the lore, the stories you can get into with it. It is, I would say, by far probably one of the most lore-intensive games I have ever participated in. You can go meme-worthy and just do meme battles, or you can go full crunchy campaign with Total Warfare and just get in it.
Yeah.
Balls deep, as it were.
Yes, appropriate for the channel as well.
Yeah.
Well,
no awkward laughter there. Oh.
I guess before I kick you out of this room, any last thoughts for the people catching this via the algorithm after the fact?
Yes. Give Country Fried Minis a chance. And your money.
All of it.
He won't let you down in regard to all your money. Don't give it to Bezos. Give it to Cameron.
What?
No, I would say for the people joining, yes, enjoy the non sequiturs, enjoy the silliness, but above all else,
yes, above all else, robot noises.
And robot noise.
Yeah, exactly.
Double helping it great.
Well, thanks for stopping through and sharing your thoughts with us, Comstar. As always, thank you for the support. And I am dead serious about working with you to put out a piece of Comstar flavored content coming up in the new year.
I look forward to it, and I'm happy to help any way I can, sir.
Heck yeah.
All right. Off I go. Back to work I go.
It never ends.
It never ends, sir.
All right. Excellent. That was our friendly local Comstar rep coming through to make sure we've paid our bills and to ensure that the local faster than light communication is working. They're having trouble on their end though. Space AT&T doesn't always have the best connection. Oh, funny. All your money and your penises? Wait. You know, CFM is pretty pro penis.
The cream of the crop.
Just
and there is
not
no
during
one that does it better.
Alright, I am trying to clean up the mess I've made of this damn thing here. And see what we can do. It's kinda in a sorry state. Unfortunately. but I think we can maybe forcibly close all these holes. I can't believe that this thing just wouldn't let me Boolean. It really sucks. All right, but what we can do here is maybe just what is the approach? I think maybe we have to fix it in here a little better is what we got to do. Gotta get this a little better lined up is what we got to do here. There's some interesting things happening. Let's just try to move it. Try to move it a little bit closer to where we want it. I think that might be the approach. I would like this to fit a little better. It won't let me have fine control over it like I need, unfortunately. This might be easier to do if we split it at the knee joint, maybe, or like halfway up the leg. Because there's like this thing sticking out the front. You see, that ain't okay. All right, let's back it up even further. Bam, 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 bam. See if we can't get back to split this into two parts again. There we go. I think what we need to do is get rid of that. Bam, 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 bam. And then we're gonna split this, and we can line it up at the bottom of this thingamabob right here. That's what we'll do. All right. Bam, 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 bam. Now. Bam, 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 bam. I wish this would give me a little more control. 2 is maybe too much.
I must insist that you make that a roll at 20, good sir.
How am I going to roll a 20? Talking like roll20.net?
You think this is true outcome?
No.
No.
Reroll the dice.
Reroll the dice.
Let's see. We need to tilt this up. Like the minimum movement here is like 5 degrees. And I need a finer control than that. 3 is not enough. 4 is... Nope. It needs to be even less. Like 2. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Let's keep the top. Split it. We're going to re-import... Which one was it? Which one was it? 3D printing, Battletech, Locust Labs, Atlas. I think it was the bracing foot. Was it bracing 3 or was it step 1? It might have been step 1. It is step 1. Okay. All right, import model. I don't know why it put it so far away. All right, so now what we can do is we can split this as well. We're gonna split you right along that bow. Split. And we're gonna split it again. Do you want to woo woo though?
You know what I'm saying?
Some neighbors are saying way too loud.
That's only in the morning.
We're gonna keep the
Supposed to be up
bottom,
cooking breakfast or
and we
somebody,
cut it
so that's like an alarm clock.
right about here. Hello. Who goest there?
But you do work out.
I do work out. Holy shit! I gotta do push-ups. Why don't you say howdy, Mr. Miles?
Hello, sorry,
Bye, everyone. She can go on forever.
I was distracted because I was trying to just come in here. Well, I was trying to just do the sound.
The number one and the best.
Well, I wouldn't have called you out.
Antichrist. But
But I'm over here doing push-ups, and I need to fill time. Yeah, I guess I'll give you the same thought. What brought you to this channel?
I think I started watching when you posted your big urban mech video.
Okay.
I think that was the first one I ever saw, and I think I just liked, like your presentation, and you made the videos, like pretty entertaining and fun to watch, not just like, not like a Duncan Rhodes, here's the 30 steps of what you need to do to make this look good,
Interesting.
So I think that was always like a big thing for me, was kind of like the comedy aspect of it, I guess,
It does seem to be a pretty common through line. And I think I'm picking up what y'all are putting down. It's the humor. It's the nonsense. So I can definitely keep more nonsense coming. What would you want to see in future content here?
I definitely think I really like that you've been doing more like BattleTech stuff with like the tabletop sim, like the gameplay and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty fun. I definitely think, although I don't know how exactly it would work out, but I do think it would be interesting to do like a casual, like laid back game where you're just using maybe just using the basic rule set or whatever. Like you're not tracking heat and
interesting.
all that stuff, but allow the like super chats and stuff to like change the rules.
You're saying like kind of like the rule set that comes in a game of Armored Combat, maybe?
Yeah, like the beginner box, like basic one where it's like you just have like armor, there's no internal structure, there's no like crits or whatever, like it's just roll a dice. If you get, this number, it hits. If not, then you just skip it. But I think it'd be fun to have like the super chat, just let people just kind of, add goofy rules or change stuff like that. I don't know, but I guess in I don't know how well that'll work out in practice.
Well, that's some good food for thought. Definitely something we can make happen. I'm open to it, especially looking into the photogrammetry stuff going into the new year. I want to do more of that. That is definitely a focus here. More open challenges to people to come hang out and photograph their minis. Slap them on the tabletop, roll some dice. I think it's definitely really doable.
That's definitely something that I want to try to work on as well, like trying to get a lot of my stuff painted up and scanned in. Definitely have to work on getting upgrading my graphics card, since it apparently takes like an hour to build a model with my computer, and it takes you like 5 minutes.
With the Zephyr. Yeah, did you see the results in the photogrammetry channel about the what was it, WideR app?
Yeah, I was looking at that. I'll have to test it out. I haven't had time to try it out yet.
It is shockingly good, and if you are interested and download it, you do get 5 free models before you have to pay. 5 free models per month. So it's worth mentioning that, because you could potentially download the software for free, do one test run and iron it out, and then do the photogrammetry on 4 different mechs and get a full lance together for no cost. And honestly, it seems so good that like even the $70 a year price tag seems like a pretty good get, honestly.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I definitely recommend it. And of course, let me know when you want to get a game in, and we'll blast through it and have a blast. Maybe you and I can roll those simple dice.
Yeah, that's definitely probably more my thing, because I did go to an event at a local game store.
Yeah.
And we were just playing like the classic BattleTech rules, and man, it was it was definitely hard to keep track of everything, and I definitely know like I was definitely missing some things here and there that I probably would have made a difference. Like, oh, like if I had done this, it would have been better, or I forgot about this thing. And
right.
So definitely, I think for me it's a little bit harder to keep track of like all the rules and stuff. So like playing with Simon, although I guess if you're doing the super chat thing, then people can just add.
Oh, it's gonna. It would be insane. Definitely, but I think it's doable. I kind of like that idea. I think the last time I played a basic game, I was right when I first got started. I was in Tennessee visiting with my folks, and I walked my dad through a basic game using the beginner box. And honestly, it made me just thirsty for more, and I immediately bought Total Warfare right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely very excited for the like the BattleTech Aces or whatever to come out like that. That looked pretty interesting when they announced it.
Oh, the new box.
Yeah.
Now that's that is a campaign. Do I understand correctly?
Yeah, I think it's like a campaign, and then that has like a kind of like a AI rule set to use for the opposing force to like basically so you can like play like co-op without having like somebody be the bad guy or whatever,
Right. Here we go. This image from Helm Memory Core. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a Rifleman 2C, a Kraken missile variant, a Howler, another Marauder 2C, Locust 2C, a Summoner, and then I'm really interested in that Thunderbolt 2C. I actually didn't know it existed until I saw this picture. So I found that really, really funny.
I'm excited for the. I'm guessing I don't know if they're like part of the box set or what, but like the turrets and like the emplacements and stuff. I think I remember reading that they actually worked with because like I can't remember which box it was, but the one that has like the LRM carrier and the SRM carrier, basically it came with extra turrets, so you could have like 4 of each, or 2 and 2 or whatever. And I guess people were saying that the turrets from that actually worked with like the like these turret emplacement bases or whatever. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. You can have like a LRM emplacement or whatever. So I thought that was kind of cool.
It does look heckin' fun. I really look forward to seeing it come out. Do you know if if they're doing another like Kickstarter thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it was. I imagine if it was going to be a Kickstarter, they probably would have announced it with the Kickstarter, because I imagine now that people know that it's coming out, it probably wouldn't get as much attention if they just announced it and said, "Oh yeah, you can buy it right now," So
yeah,
I imagine it's not, but I haven't heard either way.
Well, I definitely look forward to hearing more about it. I guess with that, do you before I kick you out of here, do you have anything left to say to the Country Fried Minis community?
make sure you guys watch Tabletop Tuesday.
Ah, yes.
It's coming up in here in a few more days, and you'll get to see me and a few others run around and do some crazy space stuff.
It is indeed crazy space stuff. And that'll be this coming Tuesday on the 17th. So make sure to stop on by and catch the folks as they roll dice and get into all kinds of crazy shenanigans. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Miles. Pleasure to chat with you. And we maybe do some more stuff like this in the future.
All right. Yeah. It's a great chat. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks. And with that, I'm actually like, I'm kind of hungry. I want to get some chow before the store closes. I've made a little bit of progress. I think we've had a good opportunity to chat with folks. Let me know in the comments down below if this is something that like appeals to y'all. If you want to do some more of this in the future, I could do it a little more structured, perhaps. Toss a post up on the community page about it going in. Big thanks to the supporters and the insanely generous donations tonight. I cannot believe that y'all would give so much. We'll be in touch about some content to say thanks. As always, I want y'all to remember to be happy while you're painting. And I know that your participation here makes me happy while I'm painting. I'm going to be painting on some mechs probably tomorrow. It does appear that there's a bit of a chaotic nature to these stream everyday challenge thingies. So not really 100% sure what's coming down the pipeline, but probably some painting tomorrow. In any case, I am tiring of this tonight. And I'm going to call it an evening. Thank y'all for stopping by. And keep an eye out for more stuff. Anyhow, y'all take it easy. Goodbye. Also, hello, Scorpia. I see you there. Thank you for stopping by. I'm currently working on a chopped abomination of the Locust Labs Atlas.